Hey everyone, welcome back to Home Decor 101, where we turn design inspiration into reality. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Today we're diving into a bold and beautiful topic, maximalism. Now I know what you're thinking, isn't that just clutter? Listen, not even close. Maximalism, when done right, is layered, expressive, and full of personality. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to pull it off like a pro. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is maximalism? At its core, maximalist design is all about abundance. It's the opposite of minimalism. Think more art, more color, more textures, and more stories. But don't confuse it with chaos. True maximalism is curated, intentional, and deeply personal. Every single thing that is in your room is meant to be there, and a lot of times you'll have a story behind it. This style celebrates individuality. You are going against the grain. It allows you to surround yourself with things that you love, whether that is vintage finds, bold wallpapers, oversized furniture, or gallery walls that just really tell your life story. Okay, so let's talk about the importance of color and a pattern in maximalist designs. So color is going to be your best friend in a maximalist space. Very rarely do you see a monotone, neutral room that is maximalist. You're going to see lots of color. It's about that vibrancy. So you'll see jewel tones, pastels, earth tones. It's all fair game. The key is to repeat colors throughout the room so it feels cohesive and that it's there on purpose rather than just chaotic. Patterns play a major role as well. Layer florals with stripes, tribal prints with geometric shapes. It might sound risky, but when you stick to a consistent color palette, it all comes together beautifully. Your room is going to look like a pro did it. And speaking of pro, here's a pro tip for you. Pick 2 to 3 dominant colors and let everything else fall in line. Now let's have a quick little chat about furniture and accessories. So maximalism is also about mixing furniture styles. You might pair a mid-century modern sofa with a bohemian rattan chair and, I don't know, an antique side table. And you know what? It just works. The variety adds depth and interest. Accessories are what really brings that room to life for you. So think throw pillows in bold prints, metallic vases, stacks of books, quirky figurines, vintage lamps, and don't be afraid to layer. I'm talking about rugs on rugs, go for it. Think maybe a big, large jute rug with a really pretty textured oriental rug on top. Art over wallpaper, yes please, you can have both here. And speaking of art, gallery walls are a maximalist playground. Mix black and white photos with oil paintings if you want, prints, even decorative plates. The goal is to create a wall that feels like a visual journey. Every piece has a story and it's going to lead you to the next piece. And don't forget mirrors either. In addition to opening up the space like we've learned in different videos, they really reflect light and add a bit of glam to your visual overload. But here's the real secret. Maximalism doesn't mean adding everything. It means choosing what matters and displaying it in a way that just really loves your room. Every object should reflect your personality or spark joy. Group similar items for impact, like 5 candle holders in varying heights or a shelf full of vintage cameras. Editing is really key here. Rotate items seasonally or whenever you're feeling stuck, or here's the beautiful part, just when you want to. That way, your space stays feeling fresh but never crowded. That is a great way to go ahead and give you another pro tip here. Look for furniture pieces that offer you a little bit of storage, like maybe a sofa that has an ottoman that lifts up. That way, when you are using pieces that are not in use, you don't have to have everything displayed. It gives you a nice place to tuck them away and save them for the next time that you want to display something. So I know what you're thinking. I think I love this style, but am I the only one? No. Maximalism tends to appeal to collectors, to creatives, to world travelers, people who love to tell their story through objects. If you find joy in layered textures, storytelling, and bold choices, this style just may be for you. And one of the best things about maximalism, it breaks the rules. You don't need to follow trends. You get to make that space entirely your own. You set your own trend. So to wrap it up, maximalism isn't messy. It's magical. With the right balance of color, pattern, and intention, you can create a space that's vibrant, personal, and totally unforgettable. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more home decor tips and style guides. And don't forget to check out the description. I've linked some of my favorite Amazon finds that are perfect for curating your own maximalist dream space. And remember, whether you choose to go full-on maximalist or tone it down with a minimal space, the best thing you can have in your home is a happy family and a feeling of gratitude. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.